Hey folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Hades. Dark Thirst calls us toward the sword, which was the soonest it could possibly call us back to it. Basically, when you finish a run, the Dark Thirst will switch to a weapon that was not the one you just ran with, but then it's totally random and you might just get it again next time. So we're back to the sword. I think we'll just stick to the usual plan. We've got the coin purse here. Skelly has something to say. Okay. And we're off. So, again, the heat is a weird situation because last time it took me like 42 minutes to win with the sword. So I think if I turn on tight deadline, which is kind of like a free heat, I might actually run at a time, which would be very awkward. So what I'm going to do, this is probably stupid, is I'm going to turn on... oh, weird. It's not here. I was going to say I was going to turn on extreme measures, but apparently I am here too soon and it's not able to be turned on. Okay, you know what I'm going to do? We will just turn on the tight deadline, and if I die, then I die. Other option, of course, I could just play on 0 heat, acknowledging that my previous win was a fluke, and then just collect darkness, but that's fine. We'll just die here, and then whichever bosses I manage to kill, I'll get darkness playing on 1 heat next time with the sword. Alright, finally get Aphrodite. We do need to meet all the people to get some achievements. Unfortunately, I did not get the one that I really wanted, which was the attack. But this is fine. We'll actually grab the cast. So basically for the achievements, there are a few skills that are weirdly tricky to get, or boons I should say. And one of those is this boon that Aphrodite has called Blown Kiss. In order to get Blown Kiss, you have to have specifically her cast. And so if you just play naturally, you often will not get it because the cast is kind of weird. It's like this very short range thing. It does pretty good damage, but it doesn't go at range. And one of the main things about the cast is that it's a ranged attack. I actually don't mind her cast, because it does a lot of damage, and you walk in, you punch it, and then it also gives you your cast right back. It's just like, blam, and it's right there. And notice that that enemy has the cast lodged into it. So if it does not kill the enemy, it will lodge inside of it. And that's actually pretty cool because a lot of times these like nifty casts, like Dionysus's cast, which is the grenade, and Ares' cast, which is the rift, they are cool, but they have the drawback that you can no longer lodge your cast inside of an enemy for that sweet, sweet bonus 50% damage, but Aphrodite's cast doesn't have that problem. And the funny thing is that for all that I'm talking it up, I will pretty much never take it when I play normally, but... Oh, hang on a second, I gotta think about this. I pretty much never take it when I play normally, but when I do take it, I have fun with it. It's maybe a sign that I should just take it more. Tricky spot here. Obviously, improving the damage on the cast is very, very tempting, especially now that I have 3. I am, however, gonna get the coins because simply what I found is when I try to make a cast-oriented build, it just doesn't work. Like, the enemies in Act 2, and then especially Act 3, oopsie, I forgot he doesn't stagger with the armor, have so much health that you run out of casts and then they're still alive, and then you're super anemic because you didn't do anything else with the rest of your run to actually be able to kill stuff. So we'll take the coins. That is more generally useful.
Not yet.
That's expensive, but yeah, I think I'll take 100 coins. It's sort of like getting a centaur heart from the shop. Those cost 125. And they increase both your current and your max health. That one increases only your max health, not your current health, but it only costs 100 coins. So you're basically like saving 25 coins, damn it, in order to not have the health increase right away. Which I guess is probably not worth it because it's tough. You know, now that I have 125, whereas normally I would have had 75, I think I'm actually going to grab the mini-boss here for another boon. A lot of times you want boons early in Act 1. Once you start with a respectable amount of health, it's good to have boons in Act 1 because that can like determine your build. Or even just give you something good to improve with palms later. And in this particular case, I actually would love the Aphrodite attack boon because her... What's her face? Her percent damage bonus is really good. And I love the weaken effect because I get hit a lot. So it's just like I do more damage, I take less damage. I'm a happy guy. One moment, please. I hear some knocking upstairs. Okay, sorry about that. That was my stepson. He's doing school virtually this year, so he just came over to our house as per usual, and there was absolutely nothing weird about the fact that I was hearing noises in my house. Okay, so once again, I am not given the attack. This makes my cast do more weakening. This deals some AoE damage when things die, which is fine, but it doesn't really help for bosses. We'll take this. Just more weakening when I'm not using the cast is fine by me. Oh, here's a gem room, so, you know, I'm forced to get some gems. It's stuff like this that is the reason why I don't ever take gems as room rewards. I'm fine with buying them from the shop. I don't mind trading coins for a meta currency. It's just choosing them as a reward. Ah, okay, hold on. Five big gems. Okay, lots of Aphrodite this run, which I don't mind. I am completely happy to have another chance to get the attack boon. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't get hit. Nice. You know, when you're dashing around, because you dash around all the time in this game, I mean, make sure you bind your keys in a way that makes it convenient to dash, because we're going to be dashing around all the time when you play, and that means things are often going to have the weak effect, so it's kind of like just permanent damage reduction. Finally! Oh, and I got the epic version? Oh boy, so that almost doubles my attack damage. That is good stuff. Can I please get some health? No, of course, no health. Only ever the 15% chance to drop health items that never happens and only lasts for 3 chambers. Okay, well, let's go to the shop. So no health here either. This is interesting because actually, now that I have 3 nectar, I'm going to give Charon the nectar. I will use his trinket at some point. The bone hourglass. It's pretty cool. I am tempted by this hammer. It is expensive. And if I get the hammer, I don't get this regular boon. Yeah, I'm just hoping the game is going to give me hammers. I just don't want to get some junk-ass hammer and then regret that I spent the 200 coins. Okay, we'll take his call, especially because the other stuff is not that great, in my opinion. And we'll also buy the darkness, which is a little bit greedy, but I do want... Oh, I missed the urn. It was right there, right by the door. Well, that's 5 coins I'll never see. Yeah. I like the darkness. I'm willing to trade a little bit of power in runs in exchange for getting my mirror upgrades faster, because we do have some pretty important ones coming up. There's that 1000 darkness 3rd death defiance that I'll need to save for eventually, but that honestly isn't even the most important one. Basically, what I've found is that 2 death defiances is typically enough. Oh, I actually got food. Nice. And the 3rd is like insurance. So I'm not actually crazy about saving up 1000 darkness. Interesting. I can replace my cast. This is a good one. Her cast is quite good. However, what I'm actually going to do is grab this. It heals me right now, and then it fills up my centaur heart that I got earlier, and it improves healing effects in the future, which is good now because I haven't got the gem upgrades to make fountains heal more yet, like this one. And so improving those through that boon is pretty good. Okay, I did not get... Oh, I did. Yeah, there's the attack. 20% more damage. Absolutely. This is going swimmingly. And here I'm going to be greedy. We're going to take the free health instead of spending my limited coins in the shop. Oh, right. It's literally free. If you're good, by the way, you can keep track of which chamber you're on, and then you can actually know in advance which room is the free room.
Tell me something's...
All right, so we are going to put a cast in her. Dash away because she was doing up. Dash away because she was about to dash. She's dashing this way. Now imagine how this would be going if I was doing half as much damage. My strategy, by the way, with the bosses is, as far as casts go, I will just do a cast periodically to hopefully keep a cast lodged in them. Even when the cast does a decent amount of damage the way that Aphrodite's does, I'm not interested in just like doing the cast 3 times just for the sake of the damage. I'm more concerned about the 50% damage bonus. Remember, that's not default. That's in the second section of the mirror. Oh god, get away, get away, get away, get away. My nemesis. Her, that thing. Although, I don't know, maybe there's some AI to it, because it seems like, since I've been up in her face, she hasn't been doing that as much. Whereas when I was fighting her with the bow, it felt like she did it all the time. Alright, well last time with the sword, I died to Meg, and I lost a Death Defiance to her. This time,
Got you that time, man.
I did not. Okay, I was really like hyping up to make a really impressive ending to that sentence, and I realized that all that I was saying is that I just didn't die to that boss. Alright, so we're at full health, which is great. Time to change things. In fact, maybe I will put on this hourglass and start leveling it up. So what this does is it increases the duration of any things that you buy from the Well of Charon. And the cool thing about this, okay, this did not really do anything for me, but the cool thing about this is that I'm gonna sell this. Oh, should I sell it? Now that my attack does weak, I am way less interested in this, and it's 140 coins. I'm gonna sell it. So yeah, it increases the duration of items that you buy in the Well of Charon, and what's really cool is that in Act 3, you can make purchases from the well, and then switch out the trinket, and the bonus stays. Okay, good, there's my hammer. So this is not like a trinket that you necessarily keep on for the whole run, though you could if you really wanted to, but you get like extra use out of it. Okay, that thing's on fire. Is it gonna die? It is. Yeah, so very decent damage here now that my sword has that 114 or whatever % upgrade from Aphrodite. Oh, okay, those guys. That went beautifully. I'm gonna call here just to wrap that guy up. All right, 2 options here. Special is wider. Attack. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. That's a good one. Just randomly will sometimes be backstabbing and then doing 200% more damage. That is a crazy damage boost. Still sticking with my strategy of taking keys over darkness. We have a lot of expenditures. There's 3 for the shield, and then once you buy the shield, 2 more weapons appear that each cost, oh, I forget. I'm pretty sure one of them is like 8 keys. Maybe they're both 8. I forget. But it's a lot of keys. And the next section of mirror costs 20 keys. There's a really important upgrade in the next mirror section. God, I'm taking a lot of fire damage. Okay, happy about that. Yeah, so yeah, the next section of mirror has upgrades to damage. 25, okay, normally I wouldn't do this, but I will do it because I don't ever take gems otherwise, and in the very, very, very short term, there are some upgrades that I want to get in the mirror. It's not obvious, you wouldn't realize it because, you know, when you unlock, or not when you unlock, but when the house contractor just appears and it has all these things in it, and you buy those things and it gives you more things, you think like, oh, this is just a thing now. I will just get to keep buying important upgrades with gems. And it's like, actually, no. few hundred gems later, and there's nothing actually important to buy with gems anymore. It's all cosmetic. So, you know, if I can get 15 extra gems in exchange for a bit of health and time so that I can unlock that stuff, but then not have to worry about taking gem rewards later, I will. In the future, I will definitely ignore the troves that have gems. So just a good general piece of advice is, you know, take a look at what the trove is offering you before you click on it. It isn't just the gems. There's one trove that offers healing, so it's pretty pointless if, you know, if you're at full health, that kind of thing. But darkness I'll always take, and coins usually. If the run is not going well, oh crap, I got frozen by Medusa in the middle of fire. I should note, by the way, Lord Hermes' trinket is a little different from the other gods. It's actually not a, you see this god automatically trinket. These are all really good. Faster attack is great, moving faster is great. I'm going to take my favorite, though. Your god gauge charges automatically. This makes it a lot easier. Ooh, fishing. Hold up. I heard the bell. This is stupid because we're on a timer. There's the fishing spot. So, fishing. You wait for it to splash. Like that. Not the little splash, the big splash. It's tricky because it's when your controller rumbles, that's not when you do it. When you hear a little splash, that's not when you do it either. You have to wait for the big splash. You can even like close your eyes and just listen for it and have a real zen moment. The timer, by the way, from the heat does not tick down when you fish. So the only time that you spend is the time that you spend looking for the fishing spot. Okay, we got, instead of a mini boss, the witches, which I'm honestly annoyed by because it is a tough one, but more so than that, there is a prophecy for like meeting all of the mini bosses, and this does not count. I would have really liked to make some progress on that. And here's where my cast being short range can cause problems. I would have liked something that I can just poke at these witches with. I called again, by the way. That was because of my automatic charging. Oh god, I'm in the fire, really? Alright, get out of there. Yeah, maybe I should not have gone for Zeus. I don't know actually what I would want. I already have an attack. It's not going to the special. I already have a call. And a cast. Huh. Okay, we'll take this. Faster gauge gain is good. I like the god powers. You know, it gives you a little opportunity to cheese the bosses.
Good. This has to be the chamber renovation I put in.
That is actually really good. And it gave a little bit of bonus healing, too, from the Demeter perk. And that was welcome, because even with the bonus healing, I'm still not at full health. Alright, I like these. Charge away, charge back. Do 200% extra damage with backstabs. I wonder if I can kill that before it gets off the ground. Nope. It's interesting, it's just the one enemy. That's not a particularly difficult enemy. Oh my god! There's so many! How are there this many? Okay, there's 3. Can I call? Okay, I hit 2. Pretty happy about that. It's hard to hit the same one once, I have found. But if you can hit 2 of them once each, that's perfectly fine. Palm? I don't think I want the palm. I've already upgraded my attack once. At this point, I think I'd rather just look for some healing. Oh no, I'm actually fine on health, huh? Do I get the gems? Okay. Do I buy this? I'm not sure that she has anything I want anymore. Oh right, I want that blown kiss to get it out of the way. We'll see if I can get it. Yes, there it is. This one, this innocent looking thing can take forever if you do not play with her cast. And you know what? Screw it. We'll just get everything. I think we're just gonna keep on going with the attack, since that is the main way that I deal damage.
Changed up your look again, have you, Hydra?
Different little bit of variety with this Hydra. Oh god, that was silly. Good thing it was weakened. Ah, it's this one. Okay. Wait, it just dropped a boulder? Well, I forgot what this one does. Okay, so for this fight, the God Gauge, I use it a little differently than for the other bosses because the Hydra itself is not hard, but these supplementary ones, they can cause some problems. So what I like to do is look for an opportunity with Poseidon's Call to hit 2 of them, like right here. We can go herp and herp, and that basically shears off their armor. You can try also to save up the ultimate for when they're for the second phase where even more Hydras come out. In fact, I might do that retroactively. I used it once, and normally that would mean that you wouldn't charge the maximum for the second phase. However, because I have the God Gauge increasing automatically, in fact, I believe I have the rare version of that. As long as I dilly and dally killing this boss. Yep, okay, so for Greater Call, do not use it here. That would be a phenomenal waste. Alright, get these things out of the way. Alright, here we go. So look for an opportunity to hit a bunch. Let's just go around here. And we'll do like Ring Around the Rosie. In fact, it lasts such a long time. I even was able to kill a couple of them and shear the armor of all the rest. So yeah, Poseidon, you know, has a pretty good call. And one thing I like about it too is that it has really good boon support. There are boons that make his god power, well, I don't know boons plural, but there is a boon that makes it so that he pulls enemies in. So as you run around with it, it like sucks things into it, and also lasts longer, like a full second longer or something crazy. So it is really good because even the level 1 version, without charging it up, is really strong. I am being a little bit frisky here. I did not kill those nests because I gambled I could kill the boss before they spawned, and I was correct. So I played that pretty sloppy. I took a bunch of damage. But we are going to heal some of it with a bonus from the fountain. And notice now the trick is before you replace the bone hourglass, you go here and you do your shopping. So we'll heal.
This one.
Oh, there's nothing that lasts a random number of encounters. Well, we'll do this. We'll get a we'll get something random.
What do I get?
All right, I got something. Chimera Jerky. Special deals more damage. It does nothing. Okay, great. Cool. Cool. All right, well, we switch it out. And I think for this boss, I'll just keep leveling the Myrmidon Bracer. Just for extra damage reduction throughout the level. Oh, I never explained how that timer works. I should probably do that. So the way that the heat that I chose works is basically at the start of each act you get 9 minutes, and if you ever run out of time, you don't like die instantly, but you start taking damage. So you really better hurry it up quickly, and if you're nowhere near being done, you're gonna die. The thing is that you basically add 9 minutes to the clock at the start of each act, so you don't strictly have 9 minutes per act. Each time that you finish one early, that's cumulative. You'll see now my timer says 13 minutes because in the bottom left corner, because it didn't actually take me the full 9 minutes to beat each of the first 2 acts. So yeah, out of all the heat, they're called the packs of punishment, the ways to get heat. That one I think is the freest one. It has the least actual effect on gameplay because probably it should not take you more than 36 minutes to win. You know, the way that I won last time took 42 minutes or something, and that was unusual because I was really underpowered and crawled to the end using a boon. I'm going to actually give Hermes the nectar here. So I'm never going to use it. His trinket is one of those things where it's like each time you clear an encounter without taking damage, or maybe like in a certain amount of time, it grows in power. But I just don't like those types of things, so I will never be using it. Okay, we got new ones here. I guess What am I probably not going to be taking? I'll probably be taking all of these at some point or other in my life, so it'll all happen. I think I'm just going to grab the Greater Evasion here, since they're all new. We'll take the dodge, and since I do like to have somewhere in the 200s for health fighting the final boss, I do need more. Oh, hang on. There was a trove in that room I forgot about. Oops. Well, I don't know what kind of trove it was, but whatever kind it was, I didn't get it. Okay, I'm not going to use the call just yet because more things are going to spawn. And with Poseidon's call, getting multiple enemies hit is good. 2 enemies spawn? That's it? Okay, fine. What? That didn't hit that chariot? That was weird. Oh, hey, look, another one. Ah, hit it twice that time. My damage is currently minimum on that call. Actually, that is a reason that I should maybe try... God darn it. That I should maybe try to get palms. Because even 1 palm raises the damage of each hit by like 100. At least the first time. So that would be worth it, because I do rely on the call a lot. And that definitely makes a difference, you know, when you're trying to finish off a boss. 250 versus 350. But yeah, if I had that boon that, I forget what it's called, that pulls enemies in and makes it last longer, I could have hit that enemy there.
Doing good.
Alright, don't have enough coins. I can get another random thing. At this point, that doesn't really do much, so we'll pass. And yeah, I'm going to get frisky. We're going to take a palm here instead of the health. Alright, I'm going to be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I was picking up my wife from a doctor's appointment. Let's carry on slaying some witches. You know, one thing I've noticed is a lot of weapons in this game do a push, and I wish they didn't. Like, I'd just like it if the switch stayed right here instead of flying across the screen. I really don't mind using my call frivolously. Like, would I have taken damage there if I had just run up to it with my sword? Probably not. Do I wish I had the call now that I've got these 2 rechargy guys? Yes. Did I realize I was wrong midway through starting the sentence? Also, yes. Oh, gotta get that guy. Oh, I have a call? Oh, I should have used it again. Hey, there it is. Look, 100 damage upgrade per hit. Unfortunately, it does not increase the duration, but with luck, this will increase the duration.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
So then why?
Oh, I see you.
So we just dash back. Yes, if he could just keep doing this all day, that'd be great. It's when he starts to do the charging that we start to have problems. Now for this boss, I definitely recommend saving up your God gauge for the second phase. It just gets more complicated when he starts shooting out those beams along the ground. Now you could argue it's overkill, and maybe it's possible to kill it faster overall. But since he's not being obnoxious, he's not doing the chargy move, which I know how to counter in theory, but I have a hard time actually countering in practice. That hit did very little damage, you might have noticed. It only did like 7 damage. And that's in part because he's always weak, and in part because I also have that Myrmidon bracer. It's a little finicky doing the circles to hit an enemy that's not moving. Okay, that didn't actually finish him off, but there we go. Perfect. So that demonstrates why I really like calls in general, and that call in particular. It's just nice to have that immunity and get a bunch of damage in. Aphrodite, actually, who we've seen a lot in this run, also has a really good call. Her call is a charm that lasts for quite a while on non-boss enemies. For bosses, it's not as impressive, but then if you charge it up all the way, it deals 2,500 damage in a pop, which is very satisfying to do. Okay, here, I'm not sure this would rupture, so do extra AO or damage over time with the call. This would just be good to have on my dash in general. This is, you know, fine. There's still some more rewards to come. We'll take this. It's a decent chunk of damage, 50 damage per dash, and extra damage in case I punch things into a wall. This, of course, having come on the heels of me complaining about things knocking enemies away. What can I say? I like that dash. And then maybe if I get another Poseidon boon, I can still get a rider effect on my pushes. I know enemies have come. I don't see where they are. Okay, there we go. Okay, I dramatically overestimated the range with Blown Kiss there. Okay, can I get 2? 1, 2. Almost 3. It's fine. Oh. Okay, so there's a butterfly over there. I'm not gonna worry about it now. I just want to get the respawners taken care of. And then go after the butterfly. Or butterflies? Are there 2? No, just 1. 2 hits with 1 call. Oh god, I really underestimated the negatives of standing next to those butterflies. I think here we'll just take more damage on the call. So now this is, instead of going up by 100, it's going up by 70, but still with 2 palms, it went from 250 to 420. Very happy about that. I am not going to get those gems. I would rather just, even if I buy nothing, have a free encounter than have to do fight for gems. In fact, let's get some healing. And I can't afford this. I will get the random palm, because why not? Crush shot. So that's my cast, which is fine. All right, here we finally get this guy. This is... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can't give him a nectar because this is my first time talking to him. This is Achilles' lover. So we can replenish Death Defiance, get healing when you enter a chamber, or up the attack. Since I'm at full health, or nearly full health now, I'm going to grab the attack upgrade. I think generally speaking, the health is the best. Okay, this is easy choice. We don't go here until you're stronger, at least in my opinion. Let's get the other hammer. Hammers are harder to get all the achievements for anyway, so I don't want to pass it up. Now, if that had been something like coins, maybe coins or a palm, I would have, I don't know, I would have maybe still given consideration to it, but I would have definitely been leery of passing 2 boons just in the name of not having a hard encounter. But with this being a hammer, it was an easy choice. So anyway, Patroclus, that's the guy we just talked to. He is Achilles' lover, and there's a very long... Oh man, he just blocked my god power with his shield. There's a very long and multitudinous process to get them reunited. He actually has a pretty decent trinket that I will eventually be using, I think, pretty much all the time in the final act. But alas, I guess you can't give him nectar the first time. Okay, here I am going to go for it. We're going to grab this one. I love that one. I am doing a lot of damage. Here's some fishing. Let's close our eyes and zen out.
Fish.
Oh my god. I thought that was a big splash and it wasn't, so I just failed. Maybe that would have been a rare fish. Maybe that's why it was taking so long. Maybe that was a legendary fish and I just blew it. Well, anyways, yeah, I like that attack,
I can use this.
the one where you can just hold it down like this. And I'm really going for it. I think I have a chance to win this. I got the call. I have some good hammer upgrades, the bonus backstab damage. And now this other thing. So when you get, you know, 2 hammers that both upgrade your preferred way of attacking. Okay, I was a little bit foolhardy attacking this bull with Theseus right there. He's not doing his spear, which is generally the case. If you hang out near him, he won't spear. He will attack melee. Oh, at least I should say, he won't range spear. Oh, hey, that was the first charge we've seen all day. Okay, so he whacked me, but that was only 7 damage still. Okay, hang on, spear coming. Why is this guy hanging out here? Okay, we'll just use Poseidon to finish off the bull, because this is not trivial. it may mean... It may mean I don't have the ultimate ready for Theseus when he calls on a god. I could cheese it. I could just run around and use Hermes auto gain to get it, but that's fine. I trust enough. In particular, I have the bonus backstab damage, and pretty much all the damage that you do to Theseus is backstab damage. Okay, he is one of the tougher ones. It's just very unpredictable. Remember, even if it means taking some damage, hang around Theseus while that's happening, because you want to get as much damage as possible on him to minimize how much fighting you have to do with, you know, all this garbage happening. Yeah, so anyway, all the damage you do to him is backstab damage, because if you attack him from the front, he blocks it. Actually, I'm about to get my God Gauge all the way to the top. So let's just... Yep. There we go. I actually could have done it without the full, because he was at like a sliver of health and one more hit killed him. But anyways, that's fine. We'll heal up hopefully to full. Yeah, I would have liked to have Patroclus's trinket, actually, for reasons I'll explain later. I find it very good for the final act. This is fine. I don't need to spend my last gold on it. Do I have anything I can sell here? No. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and grab the... Here's the lambent plume, by the way, from Hermes. So it's when you quickly clear an encounter. So not taking damage. There's a different one for not taking damage. This is for doing it quickly, and you get plus 1% dodge chance and move speed. But once you take it off, you lose that benefit. So you basically put it on at the beginning of a run, and you commit to using it for the entire run. And I just am never going to do that. So we're going to turn on the Acorn and block 4 hits from Hades. If this time I actually can reach Hades, we'll see about that. One thing to note, by the way, there's a bit of weirdness with what an encounter is. Generally speaking, the little tunnels that we go through, each one of those small rooms counts as an encounter, which makes things like the Well of Charon bad, but other things good. However, for the purpose of that trinket and then one other trinket, the little rooms do not count as encounters. Okay, what I'm going to do here is grab the health, because I am only at 175, which is lower than I'd like. And with that, there's a real chance... God darn it. There's a real chance that I get killed by the boss. Okay, I'm poisoned. Oh, there's one more rat. I should have gone to heal, but I thought I was about to finish it, so it would have been worse to go get the healing than to just finish it, but I was wrong. So yeah, there's a very real chance I die. Like, I don't even know if I would give myself better than 50% odds at killing Hades relative to my skill level. You know, would a good player have a better chance? Probably. They should. There is always the chance of cheesing it so that I just wait for my God Gauge to fill up. But as actually, we did see that one other run where I was doing some element of cheesing. It can be difficult to dodge all of Hades' attacks between the fire and the novas and the urns and all this other stuff. So one unlucky thing here is that the 2 rooms that are tagged as mini-boss rooms are the Palm Room and the Coin Room, which are the 2 rooms I don't want. So we are going to be fighting these more annoying regular rooms. I should really be blowing these rats a kiss because I want to be doing extra damage to them. I'm poisoned? You got to be kidding me. All right. So blow a kiss. Let me actually get rid of that thing. I'm not hitting this rat. Is this the final rat? I hope so. I could have used the god power on it, but just in case it wasn't the final rat, I'm glad I didn't. Okay. Poseidon. More Poseidon. Oh god, the beam. Like, every bit of health matters, so I'm trying not to take unnecessary damage. Oh, there's a bot? Where's the bot? Okay. Well, I lost a lot of health there. Ain't no denying it. A lot of health went missing. But I want Poseidon. I want the thing that makes his god power last longer and pull enemies in. I'm not entirely sure what I would want from Aphrodite. I mean, she does have just a damage resistance boon. It's kind of similar to Athena's damage resistance, but instead of damaging all or resisting all damage, it only resists nearby damage. Okay, if the Satyr Sack is at the end of this tunnel, which would be ideal, this would be good. So this would actually give me a 30% damage boost versus Hades. This would give me something random against Hades. It is bonus extra cast, fine. Do I want this? So this would be hedging my bets. Like, if I don't see the Satyr Sack at the end of this, then I am going to want the healing. Yeah, I'm going to get it. So I'll hedge my bets. It does mean I basically can't buy anything from the outside shop, but that's fine with me. I don't know if I was going to be able to buy anything from that regardless. Of course, I could go down the tunnel that gives 200 coins, because it's coins mini-boss, therefore doubled. I really hope I don't get hit by their poison darts. Hope I just cause enough consternation in these satyrs' lives that they don't have time to blow a dart at my face. Satyr Sack, please. Satyr Sack. Satyr Sack! Good boon. Well, no. So, knock away on my special, don't care. There's no more of these. So, we're gonna do this. It's a little bit of extra damage with my dash. I mean, it's fine. It's, what, 3 seconds? 30 damage per second. So, 90 extra damage from my dashes. I'll take it. If I did the math correctly there, and if it works the way that it seems like it should based on the reading. Oh, we got fish. Let's see if we can catch a fish. These micro splashes, man, they're so tricky. Okay, I have 10 minutes to kill the boss. That should be enough. I am not taking a cheesing approach here. I am actually trying to beat him for real. I would definitely like to have had more health. I think I passed a health for a palm at some point, which maybe I don't regret, but it would certainly be nice to have maybe 50 more health. And this is one case where I would definitely have loved a third Death Defiance. I'm curious if I do die, how close I will be to killing him at the time that I die. Okay, so put the cast on him. He disappears. Fine. Okay, so far so good. Haven't dealt a whole lot of damage to him, but, you know, haven't taken any damage. Call it a win. Oh, resisted. When you see that, that means that your acorn has been used up. And I resisted it again because I got hit by that Nova. Okay, so I just completely threw away 3 hits. Well, you know, it's me we're talking about here. Maybe I should be using these casts more aggressively for damage. I mean, really, what are they doing? I think I am going to be trying to save up the ultimate for Hades. It is a little tricky because he often goes invincible, and because the Greater Call doesn't do all its damage in one shot, you end up wasting it if he does disappear. But that's fine. You know, if I only get a little, I only get a little. In this case, I could have also, what's her face, just killed the ads. 56, yikes. 56 again? Oh, man. That sucks a giant dick bag. Alright, well. You know, if I use 1 Death Defiance per phase, I'll get him. Greater Call. Oh, this is a mistake. He has 1 more invulnerability left that I didn't wait for. So that was foolish. Or does he? No, he doesn't. Okay, no, never mind. He already used it to summon these extra ads. Right. Okay, it's gonna be real close. Alright, I got through the first phase without using a Death Defiance. There's no ads in the second phase. And I have 2 Death Defiances. However, you have to be a little careful. It's not as rosy as you might think, because when you come back with Death Defiance, you only come back with half health. So it's like, I started with 200, and then my 2 Death Defiances are worth 100 each. So, oh god, what just happened? Okay, so I really only have 400 total health, and I've basically used half of it to kill him. So when you don't use any Death Defiance on the first phase, but then you die promptly in the second phase, it's not as good as it looks. Okay. Just trying to dodge these Novas. Oh, is he about to do his thingy? He is. Okay, so this is perfect to get a lot of damage on. Did take some damage from the Nova that I didn't bother dealing with. Now I have a dilemma. Do I use my Greater Call when he's about to have invulnerability? Oh, there's my second Death Defiance. Okay, I'm out of Death Defiance. Crap. Oh, this is not good. Okay, so I think at this point I need to trigger his invulnerability before there we go. Now, unfortunately, crap, I took the damage right before I hit the call. This is not going to kill him, unfortunately. It's going to do a lot, but it will not kill him. And so now I die to a single hit. Oh, man, that's close. Well, this is why I guess, you know, you need a third Death Defiance. I think I actually just dodged. Like, not like with my dash, but like I saw the word dodge appear. So he actually hit me, but I got that, you know, whatever tiny % chance was of dodging an attack automatically. Uh-oh, that's the problem. If he breaks that urn, I'm gonna die. Oh, there it goes. Well, that was a good fight. I needed another Death Defiance, and I think I would have gotten it or more health. If I'd like, say, 50 more health, that would have given me 50 more health up front plus 25 from 2 more Death Defiances. That would have actually been an extra 100 health, and that would have made all the difference. Well, it might have made enough of a difference for me to win that fight. But thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. I'll see you again soon. If you want to stick around for the after stuff, that's what I'm doing now. Okay, so I'm in a tough spot here. I wanted to give Cerberus a nectar for his trinket, but I still haven't gotten the trinket from Sisyphus, and I don't want to meet Sisyphus without a nectar. So I will not do that, but he has an exclamation mark, so I will talk to him. And we're going to go up here, talk to Achilles.
No, just take it easy.
No Thanatos. Okay, we got the con. Oh, first, let me actually go deliver my fish.
Want this fish? What do your sisters?
We stretched it.
So here, after you start fishing, there's this head chef. You give him a fish, and he gives you some stuff. A key and 20 gems. Perfect. The diamond is paying off already. Let's check the merchant. Ambrosia for 10 nectar. No thanks. That's a very dumb trade at this stage because you do nothing with ambrosia, and nectar is very important. Okay. Update the codex with list of boons for each Olympian. That's worthless. We can get more coins, or we can get more healing from the fountains. So it's tricky because I would like to generally spend the largest amount of gems possible. And here that would be 60, but I actually would prefer this. And then this as well would be nice to add sometimes. Now, I'll just spend the maximum number, just get the gems out of the system.
This isn't a good expenditure of resources, then I don't know what
and we'll get more coins now during the runs from destroying those urns. You can get another one for 120 urns gems that increases the potential value even further. All right. Oh, we get 3 nectar. Ah, this is good to know. Okay, so now I can give a nectar to Cerberus and be fine. Okay, we are apparently missing a couple of mini bosses. Oh, I already talked to Cerberus. Is this going to stop me from giving him nectar? Okay, it's not.
Look what I got for you. As one of them.
All right, this is a collar that increases your max HP. It wouldn't have been worth as much as the acorn was, canceling those big boss hits, but it's something that I would like to level up regardless. Let's see what's happening in the mirror. Okay, well, I got 96 darkness. Didn't get a lot that run because I wasn't getting darkness from killing the bosses. So I think, yeah, we'll just put it here. I'm not concerned about saving it.
Nix's power.
And let's take a look at the weapon situation. Aha, so the Dark Thirst is on the shield. Let's go ahead and get that.
See what's in here. You just shield.
So the shield is a pretty cool weapon. We'll talk about it, I guess, at the beginning of the next video. Yeah, and there's the spiked collar. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, hang on. Scally wants to talk to me. Okay. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Oh, shoot. After I stopped recording, I realized that there's this thing happening, and I don't want to do it at the beginning of the next video, so we're going to do it in this one. This is some narrative stuff. Basically, you look around and you uncover some stuff, and the game makes you hit these narrative beats.
He does not know it. I'm not listening. He rifles through. But then
Hades, I can no longer.
dusted his mother's hand.
So yes, you uncover some stuff and realize that your dad lied to you.
You. Why? You.
Oh my.
Father.
Okay. Now we're done for real. Thanks for watching.
Hey.